Hey y'all, welcome back. If you're new, if you're coming back, welcome to the channel. My name is Gabrielle, but you can call me Gab. I am a person who is just trying to become the healthiest and happiest version of herself. I post fitness content on Instagram and I just made my way over to YouTube, so welcome. Today we're going to do a Q&A with some frequently asked questions and some questions that you guys sent in on my Instagram. So let's get into it. Starting off with some frequently asked questions. Number 1, I am 21. Number 2, I have been working out for a year and a half consistently, and along with that I created my Instagram just because I wanted to document my progress, and then it turned into something amazing, and I have my own little community, and sometimes it just feels unreal. But I'm so happy to have you guys here. And now we can get into the questions. First question, what has been the most difficult thing about working out? The most difficult thing about working out for me has shifted between two different things. Number 1, the motivation to show up. People ask me all the time what keeps me motivated, how do I keep coming? It's not motivation, okay? Because on the days when I feel like I look like crap, or I'm not as strong as I usually am, or I'm feeling exhausted, or I'm just having a generally bad day, going to the gym is not the top thing on my mind, or the top thing that's getting me out of bed in the morning to, go work out. Maintaining the discipline over motivation has definitely helped, but something that I struggle with still is motivation. Another thing that's really hard with going to the gym is the longer that you're in there, the more that you're staring at yourself and the more that you are hyper fixating on your physical attributes. And especially being on social media as much as I am, because I'm some form of an influencer, I guess, it's really difficult not to compare myself to other people who look amazing, and even myself on my best days, because I do post myself in my best moments, So it's something that I'm working on. It's something that I preach, not to compare yourself to others and to really focus on you being your own competition, but also finding the balance of not hyperfixating on your physical attributes and your appearance, because yikes, it is a really slippery slope. Like, body dysmorphia is so freaking common in the fitness world, and it's so upsetting and difficult to manage. But the best thing that I try to do is to just stop focusing so much on the appearance and focus more on what I'm feeling on the inside, how strong I feel, what I'm eating, who I'm surrounding myself by, what my habits are, all of those types of things. So yeah. Speaking of, next question, how to find motivation and stay consistent in the gym, and what is yours? So motivation and discipline are two very different things. They kind of do go hand in hand with how frequently you're going to be showing up. But my initial motivation for getting as consistent as I did was very unhealthy. I did not like myself. But I did know that I wanted to make a change, so I began working out more. And I wanted to improve both my mental and my physical health, and I knew that exercise would be a great way to release a lot of the anxiety and sadness and negative emotions that I was carrying around with me. My motivation nowadays is actually my page. There are a lot of days where I don't really want to go to the gym. I don't want to feel seen. I don't want to look at myself. I don't really want to be perceived in a way, but simultaneously my motivation is you guys. There are so many people that DM me and message me and comment and say, thank you for so much. Thank you so much for getting me out of bed today. Thank you so much for motivating me to go to the gym today. Or I'm their favorite fitness influencer because I'm realistic and I'm honest. And it just feels like I'm doing something greater than myself. It's not just for me anymore, it's for me and everybody else. So that's my current motivation. Finding the discipline, I found discipline when honestly I kind of hit rock bottom. I was really struggling with my mental health. I was really struggling with eating. I was down bad. Yikes. But I wanted to get better, and I began to prioritize taking care of myself and doing things that I know would help me in the long run. And exercise has definitely been something that I've been able to incorporate into my routine consistently. In order to find your motivation and where your discipline is going to come from, you have to make sure you want it enough. Because if you're not hungry for it, you're not gonna strive for it. I go once a week, maybe 2 days out of the week. It's like, it doesn't seem like you're really going to stick to it because it's not something that you're really striving for. So my advice to you for finding your motivation and the discipline in it is, number one, find a routine that you enjoy and find a way to add it into your day consistently so that you can show up and it just becomes habitual. Number two, create a clear goal in mind. What do you want the end goal to be? Do you want to be stronger? Do you want to look leaner? Do you want to be more muscular? Do you want to just lose a couple pounds? Like, do you want to gain weight? Like, create your goal and go for it. That is my advice. Next question, chocolate or vanilla? Primarily vanilla. If I'm getting ice cream, vanilla. If I'm getting cake, vanilla. Yeah. Am I single? No. How long have you been going to the gym? A year and a half. A year and a half consistently, but before that I was going like on and off. Again, I wasn't hungry for it, so I was just going whatever, willy-nilly, and I wasn't even really pushing myself. But a year and a half I've been like on it. So yeah. Next question. How long did it take you to get a solid pull-up? Love your content, by the way. Oh, thank you, Taylor. So to get a solid pull-up, I was going for it for, let me double check real quick. I'm actually gonna scroll down to the bottom of my page to see, because I was posting videos when I didn't even have a pull-up yet. What was the date 73 weeks ago?
A few moments later.
Okay, so after attempting a pull-up every single day and failing until I got it, it took me about 6 months and 5 days. At least that's what my Instagram history is showing. But it does line up because January of last year is when I was like in the gym, like having goals and trying every day. So yeah, pull-ups take a while, and it can take longer if you're not going for it every single day. It could take longer or shorter depending on how strong you are genetically. We all have different predispositions. So yeah, if you're trying for a pull-up right now, literally don't quit. Like, that is the only way that I ever achieved. If I didn't keep showing up and failing and then trying again and then failing, I wouldn't have got there. But now I'm working up to 15. So you got it, bro. You got it. Next question. What's your favorite workout and go-to meal afterwards? Okay, favorite workout. This can either be movement or routine. Okay, my favorite movement in the gym is rowing. It's just because I love doing back. I feel so strong and it just feels good afterwards. My favorite day, I guess, would be upper body. I've been loving hitting chest lately, so back and chest day, fave. My favorite go-to meal afterwards, it depends. So for a while, I was just going to Pancheros, which is kind of like a Chipotle, but I would get rice, chicken, veggies, a little bit of cheese, and salsa, corn, lettuce, and that would be my bowl. Other times I would go to Salad Works and get like a grilled chicken salad with some veggies and just like the tiniest bit of dressing. But honestly, like right after I work out, I'm typically on my way to do something, so I might go for a protein bar. My favorite protein bar is the Barbell Cashew. I'll put it right here. Yeah, it's so good. And then the Core Power if I'm short on time. But meal wise, I usually either eat whatever I meal prepped at home, which would be some variation of meat, rice, and vegetables, or I would get a bowl from a place and just something high in protein. Next question. What is something that I am very passionate about that people don't know? Okay, this is a fantastic question. There are a few things. First, I'm super into like psychology and philosophy. That was my major in college, and I love talking about philosophical theories. So yeah, really anything psychology, philosophy related I love. Like all of the books that I read are psychology based pretty much. Something else I'm passionate about, I love Mario Kart. I'm a beast. I low-key can't be touched. I'm kind of like that. And I'm only being cocky because I've been playing since I was like 5. So I was all the way back on the GameCube playing Double Dash. So Mario Kart. Something also that I love, oh my god, there's so many things, but I love baking. I make these sugar cookies that are to die for. I love making sugar cookies, chocolate chip cookies, confetti cookies. I like making cupcakes, regular cakes. I've made cheesecakes, I've made banana bread, I've made a spice cake. I love baking, and I also really like cooking. So yeah, there are a lot of things that I feel like y'all don't really know yet, but you will get to know in this channel. So stick around. Next question. How tall are you? around 5'7". Next question. What do you eat when you're cutting? I usually eat like the same things. I just do replacements rather than restrictions. So for example, if I want pizza, I probably make one at home with like a flatbread with some low sodium tomato sauce and some low fat cheese and some turkey pepperoni. If I want a dessert, like in the freezer, I have these Greek yogurt ice cream pops because the macros are just way better than regular ice cream, but it's still like a really nice treat. So that's my hack. If you're trying to cut, trying to completely take things out is kind of difficult to stick with, but if you find these nice alternatives to the things that you still love, it'll be so easy to maintain that cut. What is your goal with 75 hard? This is a great question. My goal with 75 hard is just to become more balanced out. So I've been trying to gain a little bit more weight. I wanted to fill out a little bit more, gain some muscle, and it's been working, but I've also been gaining some fat. So I want to be able to hit my protein goals and my muscle growth goals while also not gaining as much unnecessary fat, because with a bulk you're going to gain fat. It's inevitable, but I want to manage how much fat I'm gaining along the way. Along with that, I also just want to get back into my self-care routine, because within these last few months I've really slacked off, and I want to get back into journaling and yoga and just being outside and taking time to spend with myself rather than catering to other people or spending time scrolling on social media or, you know, things of that sort. So I just want to improve. Last question. Any unboxing coming soon? Not that I know of. I do get emails from people, but a lot of them are scams, so I just don't pay them any mind. I'm also looking at different opportunities at the moment, so anytime something new and fresh and exciting is gonna happen, y'all will be one of the first to know. Okay? Cool. If you guys have any more questions, comment them down below. Make sure to go follow my Instagram where I post a lot of interactive stories, and you guys can stay updated over there. I'm pretty sure that's where y'all came from, because like I literally just came on YouTube, and who else will be here? But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and